They be sunning when it's not shame. West, oh, west.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Just Have a Seat. I'm Monto.
I'm Sako.
We got a special guest today down there. You can holler your name out.
Hi, I'm Lara.
Lara.
Good to have you on here, Lara. Got a lot of juicy things to talk about today.
Yeah.
So, for starters, we want to extend the congratulations to the homie Jay. No, bro. Bro, when you point, that's me when you point at me.
I'm pointing the hongo, man.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
You're right.
Part of your screen anyway.
Thanks, guys. 7 years later.
As you can see Hogop's background, I don't know. Well, you guys can explain it yourselves.
Why didn't you wear? You should have worn a cap and gown.
Yeah.
But honestly, I didn't even buy it. I wasn't planning on walking.
Oh my god, bro.
It's a waste of money, man. I want that shit. What, it's just gonna sit in my closet and collect dust for like the next 6 years. And I'm
Just
just
wear it out.
bro.
Just wear it for a week.
yeah, let me go grocery shopping and just wear my cap. And gown. That's so good.
You deserve a 1 week graduation. Just a whole ceremony that lasts a week.
Hey, might as well since it's been 7 fucking years. So.
Yeah, pretty much.
Better late than never,
Yeah.
fam.
I guess.
It's not a marathon. No, it is a marathon.
It's
It's a marathon.
Come on,
Don't matter how fast you finish.
No, in all seriousness though, we're all super happy.
Very proud of you, Jay.
Congratulations, yeah.
Long time coming. Good job.
Thanks,
Yeah.
guys.
Bigger and better things from this point on.
Hell yeah.
You can own a strip club if you want to now.
Shit. I'm about to find me a girl first, but look at me. Shit. Fresh ass haircut. I didn't even go to graduation, you know what I'm saying? I look cute as fuck in my home.
Amen to that. That's facts.
Ceremony right here. My girl Christine about to get on stage and start stripping, you know what I'm saying?
I was waiting for Christina to hop on. I was really excited to finally talk to her. You know, she's been bashing me for a whole year. So it would have been nice to have a conversation with her.
We're just gonna
But,
start taking shots. We'll just take shots at her.
yeah, fine.
Yeah. Yeah. I told her to get on. I don't know. She's just shy. And then
Can you guys tell me which Christine this is? I still have no idea. I literally have asked at least 4 times.
She's our producer.
Yeah.
She's the one that
It's our producer.
she calls all the shots on the podcast. How we should do it.
Oh,
Critic.
about-
She's our biggest critic.
Yeah.
you should have been on this, honestly.
But sometimes isn't it good to have the girl's perspective though? Because
Of course.
Always.
yeah, then
That's why
You
we're
can
trying
go
to
perspective of anything.
yeah.
Cue word was sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah. But I'm kidding.
Who's playing that?
All right, let's get on to what we actually wanted to talk about. So, appearance changes. And we're going to talk about weight loss specifically, correct?
Yeah.
Is that what it is? Okay, so if you would like to, you don't have to, Lara, you can elaborate on your journey and what it was like and what it entailed.
Yeah, for sure.
Just whatever you're comfortable with giving out. You don't have to give out too much. You don't have to give out too completely.
Yeah. I know the drill. No, I'm kidding. Just background. You guys all know me. JC, I just met you, but you guys should know me. I mean, as a kid, I was always chubby and whatever. And then after high school, I really let myself go. And I was happy, but not really happy. But I'm not gonna touch about up on that stuff anyway. So in January, I was finally dude, I need to make a change. This is not cutting it for me anymore. So I just started working out 6 times a week. I stuck to 1,200 calories. I stopped eating carbs and stuff. I didn't do keto or anything specific, just strict calorie
Just
counting.
watching what you eat.
Yeah, exactly. And now I'm down a total of 47 pounds.
Wow.
Yeah, you can't tell, but yeah, I am.
Congrats.
Thanks.
Big time.
No, 47
yeah,
pounds is
I'm not-
insane.
Yeah.
It's a lot of
I know.
weight.
And I'm not done yet either, so there's that. But yeah, quarantine, especially weight loss during quarantine, sucks because all you want to do is eat because you're so bored.
And there's
But-
not a way to work out the way you were working
I
out
was-
before.
Yeah, so I was so used to going to like a kickboxing gym and then a cardio class, and like at least 5 or 6 times a week I was like doing something to like physically work out, break a sweat for like a full hour like every day. But now it's not like that. But I try to go on like walks and stuff too. I either, if I want a snack, I eat something like really small, or like I don't know, I like eat something really healthy, like probably broccoli or whatever.
How
But
does a snack?
that's boring stuff.
How does a snack eat a snack? You know?
Cannibalism.
This
Cannibalism.
I don't know, dude.
Nah. Yeah, but yeah, that I feel like that's the boring stuff. I feel like not that I have questions for guys in general, but like I wanted to see like, okay, like what do you guys think about a girl? Whether you want to date her or anything, like would you want to date someone that was so heavy before and then lost all this weight? Like does that show you like, oh, like she's super like hardworking, like I should give her a chance? Does the appearance not matter at all? Or would you be like, damn, like she's really cute now, but before she didn't look so cute, so I still don't want her? Like I've never gotten a perspective on that. Not that it's gonna really affect me anyway, but like
Actually, I
yeah.
want to say something before we actually get into that. That kind of ties into though, like some girls who are like who used to be like on the bigger side, who get skinny. They're like, oh, like you didn't want me before, but now you want me now because I look like this way, you know? Like
yeah,
I feel like that's also a factor that goes into it too.
yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So the girl's not wanting the guy because the guy has a change of heart all of a sudden?
Yeah. Because I've seen that happen like a couple times.
Yeah. I mean, not to give too much away of what's going on in my DMs, but like I take notice in the fact no, I'm just being honest. Like if I take a nice picture now, because before I didn't, I was like way too shy. I thought I looked bad in the mirror selfies or whatever. Whenever I take mirror selfies now, I notice that a lot more guys kind of fluctuate into my DMs, and like they try to like start a conversation. And it's not that I'm not interested, nor am I like mean to them. I'm not like, oh, like fuck this guy. Can I cuss? Sorry.
Yeah, you can say whatever you want.
Okay, I'm not like fuck this guy, like he didn't want me before. Like it's not that. It's just that like, like okay, this is funny. Like it's funny to take note like how someone didn't notice you or want you before and now they kind of do.
Yeah.
But like I
get what you're
never
saying.
yell at someone for it. Like I never hold it against them, because honestly I look at old pictures of myself too and I'm like, yeah, I wouldn't date myself. Like I barely even wanted to look at myself like that.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's true, like there's a reason why I wanted to make a change.
But I mean, that kind of creates the motivation for you to change, because if you can't tolerate yourself, then you would think, okay, no one else can. I need to make a change at some point. But that's good. I mean, how was that like the pivotal moment when you found that inspiration, when you were like, okay, fuck, I can't even stand myself. I have to do something about this. And then that's when you kind of...
Yeah, it honestly wasn't more about I mean, yeah, I wanted to look good too. And I felt like, for example, like one year I went to Coachella and like I was in pants and like a shirt and like, you know, nothing was exposed, even though Coachella is like what, like 100 degrees. And like, you're gonna, I just like, I hated being like that, if that makes sense. Like I just hated the fact that like if I wanted to go somewhere, I felt most comfortable covering myself, but like I don't want to cover myself when it's like 100 degrees. So I like kind of did it more like it was just so I could be more comfortable now, especially in the summer. Like now I'm like really excited to wear shorts again.
Right.
But yeah, the pivotal moment. So it was never like a damn, like I look at myself, because ever since I was a kid I always looked at myself like like I need to lose weight. I think what happened was someone really pissed me off and they like really hurt my feelings. And I was pretty much like, fuck this person. Like, I'm just gonna do me. I'm gonna like work hard, do me. And then like, they'll see me in like a couple months and they'll be like, damn, like I fucked up.
Was this a guy?
Yeah, it was.
Sometimes that's the best motivation.
Yeah. I hate to say that it was a guy, but I like, you know, like everything happens for a reason. Like I'm not here being like, yeah, every heartbreak comes with a lesson. Like, no, fuck that. But like it got me up on my ass to be like, damn, like okay, like fuck this guy. Like you didn't want me then. Like when I look really good, like I'm not gonna want you. Like
That's what I'm saying. Though, like I feel like we need a lot more of that mentality in this world because people get so butthurt so fucking quickly. But instead, you should be taking that as fuel and as motivation to make you like better yourself or get to where you want to be. So I really respect that. Like I really respect that you ended up doing that and like follow through with it. That's really good.
Mhm.
And I'm super open about it too. Like I'm not like a fitness guru, weight loss person. Like I'm not like, you know how a lot of people like they lose a lot of weight and they turn into this like all knowing, like, yeah, reach out to me if you need help or whatever.
I'm a
Like,
nutritionist.
Influencer.
Just don't, yeah,
yeah,
like make a fitness page and stuff.
I'm not one of those people that like goes on Instagram and is like DM me for diet tips, but
Yeah.
like
Booty gains.
like if someone needs the help and they reach out to me, like for sure I'm there for them, but like I'm not LT fitness yet, you know.
Yeah, you're doing this for you, not for anyone else. That's
Yeah, exactly.
So you guys want to give your like thoughts on whether you date a girl who used to be bigger and became like lost a lot of weight, or because we completely skipped that question.
I think I would, man. Honestly, looking at Adele, I was like, what, dude? I didn't even recognize her, bro. I was like, holy shit, this is a completely different person. But that's like very drastic, and it pisses me off that she got shit for it just because she lost weight. Other people started shitting on her because they're like, oh, like, you kind of succumbed to society's beauty standards, and now we can't really look up to you anymore because you're too skinny. And I'm like, what, dude? Fuck you and who you are. Let her do what she wants to do.
yeah.
And she's healthy now, and you're just mad about it. Like, it doesn't make any fucking
But at the end of the day, man, media, social media, or like anybody just wants the worst thing from you. That's what it is. They don't care if you're doing good in life. There's always going to be those people that are going to be like, nah, you skinny now, we ain't going to respect you.
Yeah, it's like she's not part of that
Bro.
team anymore. So
Retarded. I think she is still a part of that team. She should be like that motivation for
yeah, if anything,
that same group of people.
should take her as an example and be like, okay, I can fucking do it too.
Did she end up
100%.
losing it after her like whole divorce thing happened, or like
Yeah, I
after
think so.
that settlement?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying though. Like use it as
That definitely
fuel.
helped out,
Bro.
yeah.
What was I gonna say? Yeah, so again, I don't mean to sound like super like, I don't know, 2012 Tumblr or whatever. I think loving your body is one thing, but at the same time it shouldn't be to the extent where someone who's 300 pounds, aka like someone like Lizzo, I don't think Lizzo or previous Adele should be praised for being that weight. Like I think, yes, it's beautiful, you love yourself, okay, great, like congratulations, that's awesome, but like we shouldn't praise being unhealthy. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah.
I think if, for example, if Lizzo's really cool with being 300 pounds, all to her, you know, I don't care, I'm not here to like change her or whatever, but at the same time, like I don't want kids or people that are like severely obese to see that and be like, oh, like it's cool if I look like this, like I won't, like Lizzo's famous or whatever, like I don't need to lose weight, even though like it comes with a lot of health problems. That's another thing, I was really scared of like getting diabetes and stuff, so I was like, yeah, I need to change.
Yeah, the
You know
older
what
you
it
get,
is?
the harder it would be to lose the weight.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes it's hard for people to even lose weight. So I mean, Adele could be another case of that. Like she was probably obese as well, but she lost all that weight.
Yeah.
So there are people that have a difficult time of losing weight. So when they look at, you know, Lizzo, let's say, they're like, okay, you know, maybe she's not attempting to lose weight because she can't. So I guess it's okay. But
yeah, I probably came off like really bitchy. I didn't mean to. It's like, I think all power to everyone that wants to look however they want. I just don't, especially with people who struggle with trying to lose weight, like I did for so many years. I just feel like we should praise being healthy, like instead.
So I have a
That's what I meant. I'm like, yeah, like
question for you, Lara.
love yourself no matter what your weight, but definitely just try to be your healthiest.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
What actually made it difficult? Like, was it the giving up the food that you really like, or actually getting up to exercise? Like, what do you think makes it difficult for people to lose weight? I mean, obviously, there's the fucking biological factors. Some people just have like a tendency to be bigger than others. But
Yeah.
other than that, let's say you have complete control of your weight, right? In
Yeah.
your case.
So, okay, I've tried to diet so many okay, so I guess before the hardest part for me was like cutting out the foods that I like wanted to eat, like donuts and stuff, or like rice or whatever. Like I always felt like I was lacking in something. I hope I don't sound like super what's the word? Like, I don't know,
Discipline.
serious. No, like it's just that like before I used to like, for example, if I was on a diet and I went to like my grandma's house and she had like chocolate or something, I'd be like, damn, like I can't have that, and it would like physically kill me. I'm like, I need it. Like knowing that I couldn't have it like sucked for me, and then that's why I would always like mess up my diet or whatever. I would miss my workouts. This time I think I was just so motivated by like this guy that pissed me off. Like it, like now this time around it just didn't occur to me. Like I was just like, I don't need it anymore. I'm like, I know what it tastes like. But yeah, I think it's just mindset. Like before, like nothing changed about me now versus like me 3 years ago when I attempted a diet. I just think that now I was like a lot more serious about it, and I took it a lot more seriously. And now whenever I look at like food, I don't look at it as like, I don't want to say my friend, but it's like
A reward.
like if like for example, like it's been like my grandma's and everyone's birthdays for the last couple weeks. Every week we get like a new cake. I've never once been like, damn, like I really want a piece of cake. Like I'm just really used to it, and like I don't
You're
need
just
it
resisting
anymore.
it easily.
And once you get used to
Yeah.
it and you eat that, once you like go back to eating something that's like greasy or like high in
Yeah.
sugar and fat, you start feeling like shit too. That's when you know you're
Yeah.
like you're kind of over it.
I was gonna say that.
Yeah, my body started like rejecting a cookie the other day that I ate. Not rejecting it. I just felt really sick afterwards,
Yeah.
and I was like, yeah, I never want to do that again.
And then on top of that, you look at Shawhead, and Shawhead is like a twig who like doesn't gain weight at all. So that must have like pushed you more, like maybe even pissed you off.
Yeah.
That like, why couldn't I get that gene? You know?
Yeah, so backstory for whoever doesn't know, I have a little brother who's like 6 feet tall, weighs at least 120 pounds. I don't know, really
That's it?
skinny, really active. And he eats like the world's amount of food. Like I wish I could, I mean, now I don't, I get really full now, but like he eats at least like 4 times what I eat. And like even before I lost weight, I didn't eat a lot either. And it would just suck because it's like, you know, your mom, your grandma being Armenian, they're just like, oh, it's so funny. Shah is so skinny and he eats so much. And then Lara doesn't eat anything and she gains all this weight. Like, I'm like, all right, nice.
Yeah, it's
Nah,
straightforward
dude,
with it.
fucked up, bro. But whatever. I guess it toughened me up a
But
little.
they're also saying this while they're trying to force food down your throat. No, eat more, eat more.
Yeah.
Well, fill your plate back up, eat some more, you know?
Yeah.
Shahid just has God's metabolism. Anything he consumes gets digested in a matter of like an hour, and that's it.
Yeah. Exactly.
So what's like end goal for you? Like where do you want to get to where you say, okay, I'm happy and I just want to maintain now?
I really have no idea. I said like 140 at first, maybe like 130. I don't know. I want to be like around 130, which I feel like even then is like still like thick. I don't want to say thick, like thick for my height, I guess. I don't know. I
As
think
long
like
as you like what you look like.
Jason likes thick.
yeah, like I'm not
I was gonna say
looking
how
for
many
a-
C's.
Yeah, the other day, JC was making fun of me, and I was like, JC, dude, like you can't make fun of me. Like, what the fuck? Like, I'm like, I lost all this weight. Da-da-da. He's like, nah, baby girl. Before you were thick with 3 C's, now you're slim thick.
You gotta keep them going, bro. You gotta gas them up, keep them motivated.
Nah. End result, I have no idea. I think like probably around like 130.
Okay.
But like I don't have like like, oh, I want to be a size double. So I just want to be strong, you know? I don't want to be flabby anymore. That's the word. The toned.
Yeah, tone.
Yeah, your cousin Marianne's my inspiration.
Yeah.
Do you incorporate, or were you ever incorporating like weightlifting too, or just boxing?
Yeah, a lot of. So I went to Keen Fitness. I don't know if you know what that is or where that is. It's like a all women's like kickboxing gym. And low-key, it's like a lot of moms. Like it's like 40, 50, 60-year-old women sometimes. They like drop their kids off at school and they come to the gym. Okay. So I think like the first 10 to 20 minutes, it's like cardio. And then the last half an hour of the class, she makes us like get like weights and like do what the hell? It's been a while since I've been, so I forgot all the names of things, but we do like push presses, and then we do like I don't even remember what are other things you could do with not dumbbell, the barbell.
Overhead press.
Yeah, like we would just do like all these like Russian lifts, deadlifts, all this stuff. We would do like back thing. I don't know what they're called, but yeah, like a lot of the women that were there, even though they're like pushing like 50, they're like 120 toned, like muscular, like women, like really badass. And yeah, so yeah, I lifted a lot of weights. It was really cool.
So is that what motivates you? Do you need to like go to a class to actually get your workout in, or can you push yourself?
Yeah, I'm a lazy bitch, honestly. I'm a lazy bitch that's good at not eating food anymore. So I guess that's good. But like now, if I want to exercise, I walk for an hour with like a friend. Like I won't even go by myself, which I know is really bad. But like I know I should like get myself to just do it by myself. But yeah, sometimes I do like I look up. I have like weights at home. I look up like random YouTube like videos and I like watch and I try to like do stuff with weights, but yeah, I'm not motivated enough. Because like it's so easy to half-ass it when you're at home. Especially me, like I'm lazy. I like if my instructor's not there like yelling in my face, like I will stop and drink water or check my phone. I'm just being honest. I mean, I lost a lot of weight, but it's still not easy. Like
It's very easy in the beginning phase too. Like once you get to a certain part of your body, it's not gonna be hard, but it's a lot harder to now like lose weight or gain muscle too. In the beginning, the new gains is the best.
Yeah, the weight loss definitely plateaus after a while because you've been doing like the same thing over and over for like weeks on end, and your body just gets used to it at like some point.
So do you feel like that's like that also plays a factor in like your motivation? Like when you hit that plateau, you're like, damn, like no matter what I do now, like I'm just not gonna move for like X amount of time. Like, is it like discouraging? Like, do you feel like maybe I should like just stop now or like give up, or like do you just keep on pushing through it?
You know, this time around is the only time. It's May, right? It's been like 4 months I've been doing this. This time around is the only time that I haven't given up because I know it sounds really easy now, but like before, like I don't. So when I think about it as a whole, I'm like, damn, I've lost 47 pounds. Why would I give up? Like I could keep going. Like, but I feel like in the beginning stages when you lose like 2 or 3 pounds and then you kind of give up, like that's when it's easiest to like not want to continue because you're like, okay, like I lost 2 to 3 pounds, that's not a big deal, but like every 2 and 3 pounds, like it adds up, and then eventually you get the results you want to see.
Yeah, people
so
just get too comfortable.
Yeah.
So Jay, back to the question then, would you go for someone who goes through like a glow up phase?
I mean, yeah, why not? I got nothing against that. I mean, more power to it. It also, like Lara was saying, it also shows like a lot of discipline and character. But I feel like the biggest issue, not for me specifically, but like as men as a whole, when it comes to that type of situation, is just what I said earlier. Like some girls are like, oh, like you didn't fuck with me back then, and now you trying to fuck with me now just because I lost weight and I look a lot better, So it's more of like, I wouldn't
say really fuck with me back then, but how about now?
Yeah, like I don't think it's a confidence issue, but I feel like it's just like some of the girls get like too in their head about it, and they're like, nah, like they don't deserve me,
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I got nothing against it, dude. I mean, more power to them. Like that's really good on their end, like.
you guys, I mean, you guys know me. I'm not one of those girls that's like, fuck you, like I'm so much better than everyone, you know, like whatever. I've gained a lot of confidence from like this entire thing, which I'm really happy about. But like to me, I guess it's because I don't want to say no one looked in my direction before, but it's kind of nice to know that like, oh, like I look really good now and other people are noticing it too. Then again, I could totally see why some girls would be like, damn, like this guy, like fuck this guy, he didn't want anything to do with me anymore.
Yeah.
And now like I like I'm not like that. I don't know, it's different for everyone, I guess. It just depends on the girl or like the guy. So yeah, I just think it's really flattering. I mean, I don't take it seriously, like.
Well, keep going. Your DMs are gonna start blowing up even more.
Oh,
Yeah.
And you're gonna get to a point where you're gonna get tired of people hitting you up, where it's gonna start getting annoying.
It's funny because the way guy. Okay, so should I talk about DMs?
Let's
It's funny.
go.
I'm not, no, not like. Okay.
No
Well, the
names.
way
You could just
No
give
names.
examples.
Yeah, just give like examples
Okay.
of how
Yeah,
guys
no
approach
names.
you.
Of course,
and
no
things like
names.
that.
I'm not gonna give away the names of my boys. No, I'm kidding.
Unless you want to.
I'm not. I'm
Yeah,
kidding.
we could tag him in the
Yeah.
description.
expose them.
No, I'm kidding. What's it called? So there's two types of guys. There's, for me at least, the ones that DM me at least. The first guy, or the first type of guy is like, they're not desperate, but like they have no shame. They will notice that I posted a nice picture or video of myself, and they'll swipe up on that and either put like a fire emoji or a heart eyes emoji. Like they don't really say anything. They just give me like an emoji. Okay, cool. Like thanks for the compliment. Like I don't take it like negatively or anything.
Do you ever respond to those?
I just like it.
Yeah, there's nothing funny.
Yeah, like
Respect.
yeah, like
Respect.
there was someone the other day was like
Someone's been watching the podcast.
no. Someone the other day was like what did they say? It's like you shouldn't get mad at a girl for just like liking your response or whatever it is you said, because you honestly, it's like mainly you probably came at her with something weak. Like if you want a better response, you should come up with something better. Which is really true, because it's like, what do you want me to say to a fire emoji? Like, thanks, how you been?
Yeah, but
like,
also
no.
like if you're interested in a guy and you're like attracted to them or whatever it may be, they can say anything and you'll respond. If like you're not feeling them and he just drops a lame emoji, you're just gonna be like, all right, cool. Whatever.
That's really true. But anyway, so there's that one guy, the one guy that like slides in your DMs on that picture and like comments. And they don't even say anything. They either want to. I really hope this guy doesn't watch this. This one random guy. He's not random. He's like my friend. He commented saying, "I like your dress." I'm just like, why? Like, but whatever. He's a special case. I feel like I don't think he knows how to talk to girls. But
That's so fucked
the
up.
the second type of guy is the ones that they take note of how you look in this picture, but they don't DM you on that picture. And then the next day, if I post something like something random, like it could be like me, like I always lay out by my pool or something. So I usually take a picture of my pool, or like, I don't know what I take pictures, like whatever's on my story. Like it's not even my face. It has nothing. I don't know. Like it's literally like something stupid. Could be my food, could be like anything. And the second type of guy is usually just the ones that take note of how good I look. I don't want to sound cocky, but yeah, like how much better I look at least. And then they slide into my DMs via the other things I post. And like, for example, this one guy, what did he say? Like I posted a picture of my pool and he's like, haha, let me come over. I'm like, who are you? I'm like, I've had like 3 conversations with you, and like before, like, I don't know.
Now you're saying
Or
something
like
like
they say stupid things like, damn, that looks really good. Can you drop some off? Like, the fuck? Stop it. Stop it.
Sounds like Soccer trying to spit game.
No. I haven't used lines like that in like 5 years.
That's like high school, dude.
Yeah, that's high school. That high school soccer for sure.
Okay, if I was in high school, I'd definitely be like, okay, like this is, you know, whatever. But like, I'm in college. I'm past college.
Yeah,
like,
no, those are childish pickup lines.
yeah, like it's like what, like I'm like, if you're interested in me, you could just say it. Like, I'm not one of those girls that like makes fun of you or like is obnoxious about you. And like, you never know, maybe I think you're cute and I'll like reciprocate the energy, but like you won't know that if you just say, damn, that food looks good, like da, 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 like, you know.
So what would you rather them slide in with?
I don't know.
Let's take that pool picture that you posted with your hot dog legs on it. What would you want?
No, I actually don't put my legs in it either. I don't need that much attention. No, I'm kidding.
Bro, I'm getting like I got such a good idea of like a thing we could do with this, like this whole thing, man. Like a live video of us going through, like a girl posts something and we take her Instagram and just like live video the fucking, or screen record it and answer the DMs and stuff. I really want to see that though. I'm just so curious to see a girl's Instagram and what like the type of messages they get.
Yeah.
I
mean,
think
it's usually not bad. And I still think a lot of people don't, I mean, I'm not sitting here and being like, every guy wants to DM me. It's not that. I know a lot more people have taken interest in me. Guys, they've taken interest in me, but like maybe they don't say anything because in their head, they're probably like, damn, like I totally talk to her now, but like she used to look like that before, and maybe she'll think I'm only talking to her because she looks like this now, which is like a valid, like, I don't know, like thought. Like, yeah, like, it could be possible that like they think of that. I don't know.
So is there a specific way to approach girls who have that mentality? Like, oh, they didn't fuck with me back then, but they fuck with me now. Or like, is it not even worth like trying?
Trying to get some tips, huh, Jay?
Well, it really depends. If you rejected the girl when she, so when you rejected the girl when she looked bad, and then you come back when she looks better and you try to like get at her, that's really, in my opinion, I think that's fucked up. It's you literally showed the girl. Yeah, you literally showed the girl like, hey, I did not give a fuck about you, and then like before, and now you lost a little weight, and like now I'm down to like hang out with you or talk to you or whatever.
Yeah, if you haven't had like a past with that person or like a past interaction with them, then I think they probably won't even care.
Yeah, exactly. And I think if you didn't talk to the girl at all, maybe if you guys were friends, but like you never like hit on her, she never tried to get at you or anything, and like now she looks really good, I think you're good. Like, I think you have the green light. She might still think like, damn, like why didn't he want to talk to me before? But like, I think you could like take a chance on that. As long as you didn't like break her heart before, you're like chill.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But a lot of girls do understand. I feel like there are girls who do understand, like on a mature level, that the reason why you probably didn't go for them before is because you just weren't attracted to them. I mean, just to be real, like attraction is key. I don't care who you are. If you say like, oh, I don't care how a person looks, that's BS. Like,
everybody.
You have to be somewhat into or attracted to the person that you're going for, you want to be with.
Exactly. But I just thought of something. I also feel like when girls are like, for example, like on the bigger side, or like not like they have to be exactly there, but like they're like on the verge of like that and like slim. Some of them tend to like always like what's the word, self-loathe,
not self-loathe, like they insult themselves.
Yeah, I can't think of the word. It's like is it self-inflicting? Some shit like that. You get what I'm saying? But like most because most of them are like, oh my god, like I'm so fat, I don't lose weight, and it's like, bro, like there's no nice way of telling them like something, you know?
Yeah.
So you're conflicted. Like, what am I supposed to do? Like, I want to help her, but like she's not gonna take my help. She's gonna sit there and complain. So it's like stuck in like a bad situation.
I think, and like I've gone through this with my guy friends too. I think the way to approach that, because I've had guy friends that work out really good, like well, and sometimes I like talk to them for advice or whatever. This is before. Sometimes I just randomly be like, you know, like I want to lose weight too, or like I'm not happy with the way I look. And I think the first thing you should say, even if you think she doesn't look bad, even if you think she doesn't look good, definitely be like, listen, like I think you look good right now, but if you want to lose weight, like you should do XYZ, and I'm here to help you through that. But like if she's just like insulting herself, like damn, my stomach's really big or whatever, like definitely don't agree, because then like it's kind of half like,
It's a touchy subject. It's hard to
yeah,
talk about. Like,
and
That's the issue.
sometimes they just say it as a joke. Like I would always say it as a joke, like, oh, I'm so fat. But like if one of my friends actually turned around, this is back when I not hated myself, but I was really insecure. If one of my friends turned around and was like, yeah, Lara, you are really fat, I would have been like, what the fuck? Like what? Like I could call myself that, but you can't call me, like, you know, like definitely like
yeah.
it's kind of like I don't want to say the girls fishing for a compliment, but like that's definitely not the time to be like, yeah, you're right, you do have like some stomach fat, like shape up, you know.
But there's a nice way of
Yeah.
saying it.
Yeah, there is. You could just like, yeah, exactly what I said. You should just be like, hey, like I think you, like I don't think you have that problem, but if you want to like change and like you want to take it seriously, like I could help you, or I'd support you in whatever you do, you know. It's like when girls get like nose jobs, like all my friends, they like claim they need a nose job, and I'm just like, no, like you're fine without it, and then they get it, and I'm just like no, I mean like I'm one of those like yeah, like you don't need it, but if you want to get it, like I'm here for you, you know, 100%, like I'm by your side.
Even if they're ugly after?
No, I mean the nose usually looks nicer after.
No, not really.
You have to be careful with that shit, because the nose is, even though it's a small part of your face, it changes a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's a
if you
game
don't
changer.
need it, like if you don't need it and you do it, it's kind of, you could go 50-50. But the ones who need it and who do it, like some of them look like really good after. So
Yeah, no, and there's nothing wrong with it. I've always been that person. Hogop could like attest to this. I'm just really, really nice. And like you know, as someone who's comes from used to being like really insecure, I would never ever look at someone and be like, yeah, your nose is really ugly, it's really big, definitely get that shit done. Like I would never, even if I thought that, I would just be like, no, like I think you're like good the way you are, but if you want to do it, like I'm here for you, you know.
It's fucked up that people are like that, man. Like they'll just say whatever they want without any remorse. It's like, yeah, your nose is ugly, but like, why would you say that?
Jay. Jay. It's a tough love. Sometimes tough love does it. Though.
It's always tough love with me. It's always tough love.
Tough love works.
You should put a disclaimer probably before saying anything. This is out of love, but
no, but you need those people in your life too. You need those friends in your life that will tell you like, hey, like you need to do something about this. You know,
stop being a little pussy and just fucking do it, dude.
No, tough love works, but in small doses. Like growing up when I was like 100 pounds, like I was really skinny in middle school, but my older brother would always be like, you fat tub of lard, whatever. So he called me fat so much that I turned into like a fat ass. Like I'm just being honest. Like because I'd be like, damn, like if Lev thinks I'm fat, like doesn't matter if I eat this cake or not. Like I'm not trying to like dampen the mood, but like straight up, bro, like sometimes like tough love doesn't work, because at some point, like for example, my mom the other day, she's like, yeah, like I always told you to lose weight, you never listened to me, instead you'd get mad at me, you'd yell at me. And I'm like, Mom, I look in the fucking mirror every day. You think I don't know that I need to lose weight? I'm like, at that point, I know. I don't need to be reminded.
It's a lot harder when family or someone like that tells you something, because you're going to take it personal.
Yeah, you need to take it more serious.
Yeah. Especially since it's like, dude, it's like I never woke up and was like, damn, like I'm going to wear these shorts today. Like, you know, like I'm one of those girls super like, I just wear things that are suited for me. Like if I was going out to like a event, sometimes I'd wear a jumpsuit, like it's like that dress. It's like a dress, but it's like pants too. It's like a one,
Mhm.
whatever. I would wear shit like that because I know I'm like, I can't wear a dress that goes up my ass. Like I don't look good in it. Like I know, I agree. So like, yeah, like after a while, I'm just like, damn, I'm really tired of looking like this. But like, I don't need anyone else to like tell me that. I already know.
But what's to say that you don't look good in it? Because there's girls who are like on the bigger side and they wear dresses at clubs. Like they don't give a fuck, you know?
Yeah, I think I'm just more conservative in the way I dress. I mean, look, I'm wearing like all black right now. I just started experimenting with colors. I don't
That's
know, dude.
good.
I'm not like one of those like I'm not Meg the Stallion and I'm not Lizzo where like where I don't give a fuck what my size is, that I'm just gonna wear like whatever it is that shows like as much skin as possible. I've never been like that. I
I
just
mean,
want to
some
hide
people
myself.
just don't have that confidence at first. I mean,
Yeah.
if you're not confident in the way you look, then you're gonna try to hide your insecurities. But and then as you're, as you get more
As your
confident,
confidence builds up.
those insecurities go
Yeah.
away.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway.
Oh shoot.
What about
Hey
you
John,
That
guys?
was a nice little rant right there. I like it.
Sorry,
What?
I hope I don't come off like
Connection.
super thing. It's just that like people don't get it sometimes,
Mm.
especially with someone who like struggles with weight most of their lives. Like it's not as easy as it seems. Like people probably looked at me and were like, "Damn, like why can't she just lose weight? Like it's not like like I don't know."
It's not easy. Like I was a chubby kid growing up. Like you saw me when I was a kid. I was always chubby. Like it's not an easy process. I've always
Yeah.
had to like work twice as hard as the person next to me to like be on the same level. So
But if anything, what was I gonna say? But if anything, it like kind of. So when I think the last time I was this size was maybe like eighth or ninth grade, I think. But like, I didn't have the confidence that I have that like back then that I do now. So it's kind of nice that like I went through like I wish I didn't have to, but like it kind of taught me like a damn like at the end of the day like I could rely on myself for like how I feel, and like I'm like now I feel really good. I'm like I used to look like this, now I look like this, and I'm really happy,
so are you going on like shopping sprees now, buying new clothes?
No, well I was, but the thing, okay, so I do this thing where like I need like one pair of jeans just to go out. So I would buy the same pair of freaking like $90 like Guess jeans because it's the only pair I liked. Sorry, I feel like this is not just have a seat material, but
There's no such thing as
it's just annoying
material.
because when you're in the process, you want to buy clothes, but but at the same time, you don't want to spend the money on it because if you keep losing weight, like it's not gonna fit you in like a month. And like I went through like at least 2 or 3 pairs of jeans like that, and the only reason why I bought them is because I'm like, well, what if I need to go somewhere nice and like I don't have anything to wear, and I don't want to like shop in leggings or like athleisure. Same with a lot of
buy clothes that are like your end goal though. You could also do that, like buy clothes that you want to eventually fit into. That could be motivation too.
True.
That's true, but I feel like I wouldn't know what size I'd end up. Like right now, I'm like I used to be like a 12 in a dress. Now I'm like a 6.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah, I know. Thanks.
Literally half.
Everyone's gonna like hear this podcast and be like, "Damn, like how big was she?" But yeah, yeah. So I don't even know what I want to be. I don't know if I want to be like a 2, a 4, a 0. I don't even know
Whatever
if my
you
body
feel
can get there.
comfortable.
Just make sure you stay slim thick.
Just for you, JC.
I can't be hard.
No, I'm kidding. But yeah, do you guys have anything to add? Have you guys like gone through any transformations? I feel like for guys it's different. Most guys are usually like really scrawny and then they want to like get big and get muscular, right? I could be
Everyone
wrong.
gets shit on for guys get shit on for being too skinny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll fuck you up, bro. I'm like fucking twice your weight. That's all guys get shit on for. But I think guys suffer more from like muscle dysmorphia. Like they, no matter how big they get, they just want to keep getting bigger. Like they'll look in a mirror, look small all the time to themselves, even though they're huge. I think that's not as big of a deal as being actually overweight. I feel like the muscle dysmorphia is just more. We live in LA, and in LA you gotta be, I don't know, like toned or like a certain amount of
Yeah,
like
you
you have to
gotta
be a
look-
certain size to not look like a bitch. That well, for guys at least, like we shit on each other all the time. So I feel like that's where that comes from.
Yeah,
I don't know. I take it as disrespect if someone calls me small. I don't fucking put all
JC,
this
say it.
time and
Say it,
effort
JC.
into the gym.
Say it, JC. I know you're gonna come after me. Say
No, I said just don't look like Sako.
it.
I think that's our biggest like confidence like boost is just being like yoked.
I'll be like, hey man, that shirt's a little snug on you. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, that's our like bread and butter right there for men. That's our
But
confidence.
now that the gyms are closed and we can't make gains anymore,
We're all scrawny little bitches.
Yeah, you're all dropping down to my level.
So,
I've lost like 8 pounds, bro. I've lost 8 pounds ever since I stopped gymming.
no way.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
still maintaining, so I'm still in.
But can I ask, what I just want to ask, when a guy posts like a gym selfie and like you're like you have your muscles out and like you look really good or your abs are out, like do girls actually DM you? Because I would never DM a guy
Sako?
like on that.
I don't post gym stuff.
I don't know, like
Whoa.
would a girl ever
Maybe
be
like once in
"Damn,
a blue
so
moon, bro.
good."
Like once a year, I'll post something at the gym.
Bro, I remember the Equinox picture, bro. You had to put the geotag with you flexing, bro. Come
Okay,
on,
like
man.
twice
You're
a
telling
year,
me,
twice a year,
You're
twice a
telling me
year.
nobody hit you up after that?
They do.
There you
Like
go.
do they just do like the lame like hard eyes, or like if a girl's really trying to get at you, like she'll say something?
That it's everything. I mean, same thing that you said. Like they either drop an emoji or it's like they try to come up with like some slick line or something. But
You want to teach me how to work out?
yeah, like something or like something sarcastic, like yeah, whatever it may be. But I mean, I'm a bad example. I'm not like trying to toot my own horn,
What
but
the fuck you mean, bro? You're the one who gets the most girls out of all of us. I can't edit it out either.
no, I was gonna
Okay.
say I'm a bad example because like it's not to sound cocky, but I could post a picture of like a view and I'll get DMs. So
Yeah. I mean,
Sure.
yeah,
Must be
again, not saying every time I post that is like random, I get like a DM of a guy trying to hit on me, but it's like kind of like that. Like sometimes they think, oh, like sliding up on the picture that you post of yourself looks a little thirsty, so like they'll just try to be like a little cooler about it and like do it on something else.
So every guy that's sliding in your DMs right now is hitting you up, like trying to get to you and talk to you. Is that every single?
No, I
every
feel like I
single
sound really cocky right now. I'm not. It's just like you take note of it because again, like I used to look like fast rewind like 6 months ago. If I posted a selfie, I don't think a guy would comment on it at all. But now, yeah.
what do you
they
get?
comment.
Like 10,
I
10,
pick
15?
it up. Say that again.
Like 10 or 15?
I don't know. I don't count. You know what it is? I get like I know a lot of people. I have a lot of friends. So I'll get like 30 DMs. At least 20 of them are like my girlfriends, like hyping me up. Or it's like Marianne. Like Marianne asked me for like tips the other day. I'm like, Marianne, like you're asking me for tips? I'm like, damn, like I made it. Yeah, it's usually like girls asking me like, oh my God, so proud of you. How'd you do this? And then there's at least like 6 or 7 like guys that like just kind of get in there. And sometimes they don't all do it at like, I posted like at least 2 or 3 pictures in the last couple weeks. And like, it just fluctuates. Sometimes it's not the same guys. Sometimes the same guys don't do it twice. It like depends.
Yeah.
I mean, like, how much can I do with a fire or hard eyes emoji? You know, like, I'm not gonna spark a conversation.
It
from
depends.
that.
Depends on the dude. Like I said, like if you're into the dude,
Yeah.
they can
For
send
sure.
anything. But
Yeah.
if you're not feeling it,
Yeah. But I'm one of those people that's that reciprocates energy, and it, like not even just to guys, but to like my friends too. Like, if someone's giving me extra whatever, like attention or the way they talk to me, like I just come back at them with that same thing. Like if someone says, cute, I'll be like, thanks. If someone gives me an emoji, I'll either like it or give them an emoji back, you know, like I don't, yeah. And I feel like most girls are like that too. They just reciprocate it unless they're really into you. I'm sure Salko's experienced this. Unless they're really into you, then they'll like they'll like overthink everything and want to like write like a whole like, you know, how are you? How have you been? Miss you, haven't caught up, like, you know, like a whole thing.
Yeah. I feel like girls are more simple just because I don't think they're like used to sliding into DMs, so they don't get as creative as, or they don't overthink as much as guys do when it comes to what should I say. They're just like, all right. No, they do overthink, but like they don't like expand their introduction line, you know. They try to keep it simple, I think.
Yeah, honestly, the other day my friend was trying to slide into someone's DMs, and she like reached out for me to help her, and she like wrote this elaborate thing, and I was like, dude, like relax. I'm like, you've never talked to this guy before. I'm like, you don't, I'm like, first of all, we don't know if he's like reads at a 3rd grade level. That's number one. I'm like, no, I'm kidding. But I was like, dude, like if he reads this, I think he's gonna be like, who the hell is this? Why the fuck is she writing me like a big ass paragraph about something? I'm like, just make it as short as possible and then see what he gives you back. Because imagine like putting so much time and energy and thoughts, like thinking into like what to write, and you end up writing a big ass thing, and like lo and behold, the guy doesn't even care. So like, why are you gonna do that? Just wait until like definitely shoot your shot, but like don't make it bigger than it needs to be.
Yeah.
Say less than you need to. J. Cole does that.
Easier for a girl too. You could say a lot less, and the guy will fucking jump on it real quick.
Yeah, for sure. And like that's another thing. Like it's like kind of like when you get into the talking stage, or like you're kind of dating a guy, like girls like being thought of, if that makes sense. And like a guy usually overthinks it. It's like, damn, should I text her today? She didn't text me back, or like she's like kind of being cold or whatever, but she was like being warm a couple days ago. It's not that the girl doesn't like you anymore. It's that like she wants to see if you're actually into her, and that you'll put in that like little effort, because once you put in a little effort, the girl will match that effort. But like if a guy just is like, hey, like what's up, like one word replies and stuff, definitely the girl's gonna be like, okay, yeah, like I'm never gonna text this guy again, like he definitely does not give a shit about me, or like whatever.
It's definitely a confidence factor that plays into that, because like you were saying,
like there's been a lot like it's happened with a lot of like me or my friends. Like a lot of times we're like, damn, like why didn't this guy text us today? Like he's been texting us like for the last 5 days. Like it's just nice, like even though girls don't make the first move, they still want you to make the first move. They want you to do that, like, and it's not because we don't, like, I don't know, it goes back to confidence issues. It's not that we don't want to talk to you and like write these big things and whatever. We're just trying to play it cool, because like girls had to learn like the hard way that guys like the chase, and that once a girl shows a lot, once a girl starts to show a lot of interest in the guy like drops them. And
but
it's
see,
true.
Like, if the what gets me thrown off there is the girls that do it intentionally, that just want to chase, and they're like planting seeds to get chased. That's where you lose me, because once I get a hint of that.
Okay, but what if the girl's just trying to like what if the girl's just trying to play it cool to not get her feelings hurt? Like, it's not that she's not interested in you. She just Sako's like, fuck it, like I'm already gone at that point.
It's like, I don't know. I feel like if you're just straightforward with everything, like things will go smooth. That's when like you start playing games, and it's just like shit hits the fan, and you could solve so many issues by just communicating.
Yeah, I mean, I get that, but sometimes guys like to admit their feelings, like, cause like not necessarily you guys, but maybe other guys, they don't like commitment. So as soon as they say, like, they tell a girl, oh, I like you, but like, what if they're not ready for a relationship or whatever, and they just like, what is that girl gonna do with that at that point? She's gonna be like, oh, so you like me, but you still want to keep your options open, but you like, it just gets confusing at that point. I think that's why everyone just tries to keep it cool. And I think it was on Twitter or somewhere, it was like the talking stage is literally just like a game to see who cares the least, and I hate that.
Mhm.
So yeah, but I think it's really true.
Just skip the talking stage, just go to the next one. What's the next one?
I guess the talking stage is dating. It's just not like people like wanted to downplay the dating thing, so they call it talking. But yeah, I feel like the next stage after talking is like a relationship or like being exclusive.
Yeah. The only way to determine that is that into like person conversations and
Yeah, that's
dating
true.
and just try to see what the vibe is like then.
Yeah.
All right, well, we're coming up on an hour here. So if you guys
Really?
have any, yeah, it flies by, huh?
Yeah.
So if you guys have any final thoughts, anything you'd like to say before we hop off, now's the
Definitely
chance.
thank you, Lara, for being a part of this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you.
Definitely.
Thank you. and
Congratulations on
congrats.
everything you're doing right now.
Congrats to both Laura and JC. Laura for your journey and JC for graduating.
Finally.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for having me. And
Laura,
Of course.
we could put your social on like the description or whatever.
Yeah, I'll tag her in the video.
Yeah, if you want to get tagged in it.
I'll tag you in the video.
We'll get more guys to slide in your DMs.
Oh yeah.
just what I want.
No, we got
Good
you.
practice. It's good practice.
But yeah, thank you guys for having me. I didn't want to come on just because I'm not that I'm shy, but I was like, damn, like what do I even have to contribute? But it was really fun.
Yeah.
We like hearing the story. Your
Yeah.
story is very nice.
Yeah, it's
All right.
different perspectives. Also,
Yeah.
I'd like to send a big fuck you to Christine.
Yeah, that's from all of us. I'm not gonna say it, but this was your chance.
Wait, hold on. Anto froze. Anto, what'd you say?
Fuck, says my connection is unstable. All right.
You're back now. You're back now. What'd
I
you
can
say?
hear you though.
It says my connection is unstable, so
No, I can see you. You're
I
fine.
can hear you.
Just repeat what you
okay,
said.
okay, I get it. Fuck.
Repeat what you said.
I said let's wrap this shit up.
I wrap it up. Put a condom on it.
Okay, yeah. That's a great way to put it. Not really, but Apple, Spotify, YouTube, you all know what the fucking thing is.
You all know what it
What it
is.
is. We'll see you on the
See
next
you
one.
next week.